get a good feeling, yeah.
Hey guys, so growing up, we used to get allowance until things started getting more expensive, and my dad ended up losing his job, but the business went out, so everybody lost their job, so we didn't like get fired, but you know. So then we had to stop cutting our allowance because, well, it's either that they don't think we need one because we're family and doing chores is what family does, or because we actually don't have money like that. But guys, my entire life I have been an entrepreneur. I have been making money ever since I was like 6, maybe even younger. Like, I've been working hard my entire life to get money for myself so I can buy gifts for people for their birthdays and all that kind of stuff. And if you're a kid, like, I'll be online, I'll be looking at these like online sites how to make money as a kid, and they're not really realistic, you know, like pet sit. You can't just go to random people's houses and pet sit for them. And also nowadays people won't even trust you with their pet. Or like babysit.
Like, no, I want a quick, easy job now.
Or have an online job. Like, no, not an online job. Have an online shop. Like, girl, being more realistic. Like, we are kids. We can't do half of this stuff. But in the past year, I've been going around in my neighborhood. I've been making these little earrings, and I just walk around and I sell door to door, asking for people if they would like to buy some because they're like Christmas earrings, and I use the money for Christmas gifts. And yeah, and it really works out. And to be honest, I know it's like not safe, and I totally wouldn't recommend doing it alone. But I do it with my other siblings. I do it with my brother, and I do it with my sister. I only did it once by myself. But also, my dad follows me around in his car because he is all for making money if I can't actually go get an actual job. And that's another thing. Kids nowadays can't go get a job when you're like I can go get a job, but until I drive. Like, because parents, they have to work, and they can't be driving you around while they're working too. And also, that's a lot of gas money, you know, like running your kid into work, then having to bring them back, you know, just back and forth. You're like not even making any money yourself. Like, you're giving all your kid your money to take them to their job. And you could do that, but my parents just can't do that. So if you're kind of like me in this situation, then make up your own stuff. Be crafty. Like, my entire life, I've been super duper crafty. I've made crafts. I've sold them. When I was little, like, when I was like 10-ish, no, I was like 9, I was making these little wooden Christmas decorations, and I didn't use the money for myself. I actually ended up using the money for, I would buy gifts for this homeless shelter, and I'd buy them all gifts for Christmas, and I put all the money towards that, and I literally enjoyed it, and I kept that tradition going for 3 years until my sales started going down and I couldn't do it anymore, which is really sad. But I really enjoyed doing it, and I would really recommend it if you want to give back, like, the community or something. Homeless shelters, you know, just raise money to donate to them. So I would do the wooden projects, and then the next year I did ornaments, and then homemade Christmas cards, and then the next year I did 2 years I did wooden crafts, and then 1 year I did that. So, like, I was making money very well because people were very, very generous to give to the homeless. I did not keep any of the money myself, but if I needed to go buy supplies to make this stuff, I would use some of the money from the donations people gave me. But ever since I was like 6, I'm so sorry about my dogs. Sorry. Anyways, ever since I was literally like 6 years old, I'm sorry, they're still barking. Like, I'm not even kidding. Me and my siblings, we just decided one day, guys, let's go sell lemonade. You never know. We live on a very busy street. We live right off the highway. There's cars constantly going by. And we went out there, and you know, we actually made a good bit of money, and make like $9 an hour, maybe even more. And we would like split at the end of the day, and at the end of the day I would normally get like $17, and the others, they would get like that too, because we all split it evenly. And it was so fun. And as we started getting older, we started getting a lot more money because the prices started going up. But guys, the entire, like, okay, this is for every single thing you sell. This is the money bracket, like how to actually get the money. Do not, and I mean do not, put prices on your things that you are selling. Whether that's drinks or earrings or crafts that you made, don't put a price on it. You guys literally cannot put a price on it, or else you know how much you're gonna make. But if you put donation, it's a surprise. And you never know how much someone's gonna donate. Like, this summer, in one day, a guy literally stopped at my lemonade stand and gave me $100 bill. And also, another guy gave me 20. Like normally I always get a 20 at least once. Like, I get like a 20 like 5 times during the summer when I sell. And I would not be making that if I did not have donation on it. And they're gonna ask you what's the donation for, and you just have to be honest. Don't lie. Don't say that you're gonna put it towards something and not actually do that, because that's not right at all, and that's not being honest, and that's not being a good person at all. Because these people want to know what they're paying for. So if someone's like, "What are you putting this towards?" I'll just be honest. Just be like, maybe to buy some new clothes. And when I was little, I would used to say buy toys. And then also if it's that time of the month, I'll say vacation. And right now I'm putting it towards vacation money. Or I'll just say saving it back for Christmas, because that's what I normally put a bunch of my summer money towards, is buying Christmas gifts for everybody. But guys, if you want to actually make money and make a good profit, you have to put donation and not actually give a price. And that's like the biggest problem I've seen with these kids making stuff and selling it. They actually put a price on it. And you just can't put a price on it, or else you just ain't making that much, you know? Unless you get a good bit of sales. But if you don't get a good bit of sales, and you, like, say I make 5 sales, and if I had $5 on each of those sales, then I would only be making 25 bucks. But if I had donation, you never know how much people's gonna give you. I could literally be making $100. Like, you just never know. Nowadays, people are just so surprised to see kids working, and they're gonna pay you because they're happy to see kids actually out working for hard money. Like, people are always coming by the limit. I'm sorry, I'm playing on this. Like, people are always coming by on my lemonade stand. They're like, you know, you never see kids out here anymore. I'm like, I know. But this is my only income. I don't get paid. Like, guys, you have to do donation. You have to work hard. Lemonade stands are your best bet. Like, and also it kind of depends where you live. I understand that. But just give it a try. Like, give any of this a try, selling things. Facebook. My mom puts so much stuff on Facebook. Like, I'll make, like, earrings, like leather earrings, and I'll put them on Facebook. And then I'll also go door to door selling them. And I'm pretty much just a businesswoman at this point. But that's how I've made money my entire life. Like, I'm not bragging or anything, but I've been, like, very good at saving money my entire life. And I've been good at getting it in, you know. Just kids think, like, oh, I can't do anything, I'm just a kid, I can't make any money. But really, you can. There's so many things you can be doing to make money. And I'm not doing this to say, y'all are lazy, go work your butts off. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying this for kids who actually want to earn their own money. Or maybe you get an allowance from your parents, and you just want to be independent, you know. I want to make my own money while getting an allowance. Like, you know, that's also a good option. But like I said, I don't get an allowance, and that's okay. But just save your money, sell things, be creative. Saving is the hardest part. Like, it's just hard, you know. Growing up, I always had this mindset, well, if I buy this, I can just go make some more money. And that's always never how it would come out. Like, I'd be like, okay, I'll just go sell some more lemonade next week. And it just wouldn't happen. Don't have that mindset. Just count your money wisely. Keep it in track. Don't spend a whole bunch. Like, don't spend it on useless things. Like, as a kid, I spent it on so many LOL dolls. Like, I literally never had money because it was always on candy or LOL dolls. Like, the hairspray LOL dolls with the real hair. I was obsessed with those. And I still have them. And I played with them. And candy, it's a waste of your money, but I still buy it now. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. But toys, I don't really think they're that waste of money because, like, I played my little heart out with those LOL dolls. Like, if you're gonna play with the toys that you get, then yes, buy them. But, like, save your money. Don't spend it on useless, crappy stuff, like $2 toys that are literally junk that you know you're not gonna play with. But you just want to buy it to check it out, you know, like, don't do that. So, guys, these are just the most realistic ways to make money. I know you guys can do it. If you're having a hard time being a kid and trying to make money and just trying to get an income so you can go buy your own stuff, there's just easier ways to do it than pet sitting, babysitting, or getting an actual job. Just do your own stuff. Like, you know, I don't think, like, my entire childhood, I've said I'm never going to work for anybody because I do really, really good making my own money. Like, I find a way. Around Christmas time, I was, like, really sad because I knew I wasn't getting any income because there was no more lemonade stand because I could only do that in the summer. And so I picked up my spear, I picked up my little head, I bought jewels on, I bought, like, little charms on Temu, and I made my own little earrings for Christmas. So yeah, guys, just be creative. There's more easier ways to make money than you think. It's really not that hard. Donation is the best bet. Don't ever put a price on something. Even if you, like, worked really hard on this, people will give you a lot of money. I'm not even kidding. Like, there are so many generous people. Because kids, they're not going to rip off a kid. I mean, let's be honest, people aren't going to rip off a kid unless they're actually really, really jerky people. But if the people know they don't have that much money and they don't really want to rip you off, then they're just not going to buy it because they're not going to embarrass themselves giving you, like, a dollar bill for, like, this really expensive thing that, you know, it took time making. Like, they're not going to do that. Like, I've learned that my entire life. Take it from me. I've been doing this stuff my entire life, and that's how I have my money. Also, yard sales, you can sell things, like your clothes. I made $100 from yard sales. Go to people's houses, lawn work, that's, like, really good too. My brother, he, like, makes so much money on mowing people's houses, and that's a really good one. So yeah, guys, there's just more easier ways. So thank you guys so much for watching, and if this helped, please comment down below that it did help. Or if you have any questions, feel free to ask. I probably have the answers, not gonna lie. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching, and yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Jesus loves you. Bye.
I get a good feeling.